Cricket presents The Warmup, and thank you for tuning in. I'm your host, Ted Madden. Big district matchups all over the place. Let's get you warmed up. For most teams in boys basketball, this is the end of the first round of district matchups. We are slowly beginning to see who are the contenders and who are the pretenders. Let's preview some of the big games in the lineup presented by So Chill Chips and Salsa. We already know that Duncanville would have been a contender had the ISD chosen to participate in the UIL postseason, but they certainly are the odds-on favorite to win 11-6A. However, Mansfield legacy still has something to say about that. The Broncos have been in the top 25 the entire year, despite not having star Isaiah Manning for the majority of the season. This is Legacy's first run through Class 6A, and they have relied on seniors Jaden Brown and Amir McMillan to lead the way. Duncanville is, well, Duncanville. The nation's #1 team is loaded across the board. Ron Holland and KJ Lewis are the names that jump off the page, but players like Cameron Barnes, Eric Demings, and Evan Phelps help make this the most complete team in Texas. In 5A, another Mansfield ISD team is making a lot of noise. The Summit Jaguars are a top 5 team, and Friday night they visit Burleson Centennial. 8-5A is a stacked district, but the Jaguars and Spartans have separated themselves from the rest. Summit has been terrorizing the district with their above-the-rim players, Richard Lemboy and David Terrell, and they are a strong favorite to make it to state. Centennial has the most returning experience in the district. Jordan Jenkins shot over 60% from the field last year and is leading the way this year. The Spartans had a tough district showing last year, but this season they are undefeated in 8-5A. Home court advantage will be key for Centennial if they want to defeat the Jags.
Give yourself a well-deserved treat this winter and get a free Cricket Dream 5G with 5G included when you switch to Cricket.
Enjoy the authentic flavors of ancient recipes. So thin, so crisp, so good, so chill.
At Plano High, senior Salese Blow is on pace to score over 2,500 points. That would be a school record. We caught up with the Wichita State commit on the recruiting trail.
Hi, my name is Salese Blow. I am a guard, one or two, sometimes 3, and I play for Plano Senior High School. Wichita State, even before I went on the visit, I just felt so wanted. The assistant was always texting me every day, making sure I was good. Seeing, even building up to coming on my visit, she was just seeing available dates. And when I got there, the kids were really nice, and everybody was just so warm and open to have me there. I would say that they got a player that's going to give it their all, every time, 100% up and down the court. It's going to try to score. It's going to try to facilitate, get us some wins, and just somebody who's just going to come in there and just push the tempo and just get everybody going. Basketball is really all I do. When I'm not playing basketball, I'm in the house, on TikTok, watching TV, or I'm with my family, bothering my cousin, or working out, to be honest. That's really it. I don't really do much. I just enjoy the tradition that comes behind it, 11-year playoff streak, just known for winning. They won state back in 2018, just having a school that has won state and has a winning tradition. It feels great to play under that. I don't want this to sound cocky or nothing, because I hate sounding cocky. I hate that. But I want to be remembered as the best player at Plano Senior High. One of the best. Just not just off, oh well she did this, she just wanted to be genuine, he was the best to play there, just off of what she was able to do, score so many points, and just what she was able to do on the court and just stuff like that. I just want to be known as the greatest athlete at Plano Senior High.
This winter, it's time to unlimit yourself and your family. Switch to Cricket and get 4 lines for $25 each per month, plus nationwide 5G and unlimited data.
We can't get to all the big matchups this week, but we preview a couple of more in the hype. Prosper Rock Hill had a couple of pretty successful debut seasons in 5A, but they are now a 6A squad. It's been a little tougher for the Hawks, but they are still in playoff contention. They'll need to beat McKinney this Friday to push themselves into the 4th spot. After Duncanville had to give up their state championship last year, the Lions were named 6A champs. This year's team looks entirely different, however, especially with 5-star Jacoby Walter moving on to a new school. Head coach Wes Watson has had to replace the entire starting lineup, and it's been tough at times, but the Lions are still in the playoff hunt. Rock Hill head coach and former Duncanville star Sean Williams relies on athletes CJ Dennis, Brian Hooper, and Chase Nelson to get those dubs. This should be a good one. In the private school ranks, Plano Prestonwood heads down to Bishop Lynch for a terrific TAPS battle. Prestonwood's small forward, Jalen Shelley, gets a lot of the attention for the Lions. He's a 4-star recruit with a ton of offers and has propelled Prestonwood to #1 in the state rankings. However, Luke McGarry and Zach Flolin also add senior leadership. Bishop Lynch actually beat Prestonwood last year to reach the state semifinals, so you know revenge is on the mind for the Lions. Lynch is led by Cole Melkereet and Hayden Bauer. Prestonwood will be the favorite in this one, but the Friars get to host this matchup, so maybe the home crowd can spark a victory. Last week, Mansfield Summit won our defensive title belt. We talk about how they did it in the Buzz. Summit went down to Midlothian and shut down the Panthers 70-53. The Jags turned defense into offense the entire game as Richard Limboy broke free for several highlight-worthy dunks. This week, look for Louisville to possibly come away with a basketball belt to go along with the football one they earned a couple months ago. The Farmers have a huge rivalry game with Marcus, and they should feed off the crowd's energy to play top-notch defense. That's going to do it for today's show. For even more high school basketball content, be sure to follow us on our social media accounts, including Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. I'm Ted Madden, and I hope you get out to see some great hoops action.